speaking of the markets, no, wow. The markets do not like the Boston starting pitcher, Bello. We got Rodon for the Yankees. Yankees minus 182. Wow. And totals up a little bit, 7.5. It's a little bit higher, we got half run higher, 1.5 run higher than the 6. What's your breakdown on this matchup today?
So I'm going to start talking about starting pitching. And frankly, when it comes to postseason baseball, starting pitching is probably the least important piece of the equation. And the lines are set that way. Certainly the markets are going to react to starting pitching. And we know already going in that half these games, if not more, are going to be decided by the bullpens. That's the way it plays out in October. And that's the way I wouldn't be surprised to see this game play out. That being said, Carlos Rodon has been brilliant. He allowed 1 or 2 runs in 9 of his last 10 starts and 3 in the 10th, a quality start machine. And the Yankees won for Rodon, 8-2 in those 10 games. He held opponents to an AL best 188 batting average full season. Set a career high with 18 wins. The guy's an ace. He faced the Red Sox once after the All-Star break. He allowed a grand total of 1 hit in that game, although he did walk 5. Yankees won that game by 5 runs. Although he did lose twice to Boston in June, worth noting for full season numbers, but the one most recent start was pretty darn good. Brian Bello, on the other hand, had 5 starts in September, including 1 against the Yankees. He gave up 3 or more runs in all 5 of those starts. Did not have a good closing stretch at all. That said, 2 previous starts against the Yankees in 2025, both times, 7 innings, 0 runs allowed. Aaron Judge, 2 of 21 against Bello, no dingers. Giancarlo Stanton, 2 singles in 10 at-bats against him. He's pitched at Yankee Stadium 5 times in his career, 3-1 with a 1.44 ERA in those 5 starts. So Bello's current form, nowhere near Rodon's, but his track record against the Yankees and his track record on this field is pretty freaking good. And then you hear his quote, through a translator. Quote, I feel like as soon as you step on the field, you feel the pressure from the fans, even when you're in the bullpen and you go to the mound. For me, nothing changes preparation-wise, but I feel like that extra pressure from the fans and from everybody, it gets me going. There are pressure pitchers. There are not pressure pitchers. Bello seems to be one of the guys who can handle the pressure. Of course, he's going to face a different lineup tonight than what they saw last night. Aaron Boone's probably going to put the lefties in. Ben Rice is going to start at first base, one would think. Jazz Chisholm at second, Ryan McMahon at third. So it'll be something different from last night. But last night, the Yankees had 0 walks, 13 strikeouts, 1 of 7 with runners in scoring position. Had a prime opportunity to tie or win the game in the 9th, bases loaded, nobody out, and they couldn't get a run across. Demoralizing for the home team. The Sox bullpen's fresh, all right? Only Chapman got used, and even Chapman they can use again. He needed 24 pitches to get the 4 outs last night, but he went back-to-back games in both series against the Yankees down the stretch, one in August, one in September, didn't give up a run and got a save in both second games of those back-to-backs. And what have we seen now in this wild card round? 12 series over the last 3 years. So we have some first round history. The team that wins game 1 is 10-2 in game 2 over the last 3 years. I don't want the home favorite here. I don't believe this price. The Red Sox 9-4 in the regular season against the Yankees, 5-2 at Yankee Stadium. They won again last night, 10-4, 6-2 after last night. Who's the pressure on? All the pressure's on the Yankees here. Give me Boston at the plus price. Red Sox or pass for this bet.
Minute, tell everyone what you have up at Wager Talk.
Sure, we'll do it again on Friday. And look, the playoff baseball has been really good. Last year we had a 10-game winning streak in the postseason. Right now I'm riding. I won last night with the easy right side. I'm 11-3 betting playoff baseball, so a pretty good run. Football's been a pretty good run of late as well. Ralph's got some amazing numbers. I might always get to. He's talking 18-2s. Those are fantastic. 9-1s. That's unbelievable. I'm 6-2 in college and 5-2 in the NFL, and over the last 2 weeks. Is that right? I get it exact so I don't screw up. 5-2 NFL, 6-2 college. So it's pretty good. The playoffs have been pretty good. NBA's coming up. That's been pretty good. Check out the homepage, wt.buzz/TC. Let's partner up, see if we can make some money.